What's up, guys? Fun fact, I've already tried 4 different setups for filming this video today, and because there's construction going on in our house, no matter what angle I choose, it is still too loud. So I'm gonna have to go somewhere else to try and film the talking part of this video. Alright, it's a little bit better out here. They've got a saw going to cut some of the tiles downstairs, so it's too loud to film in most of the house. But I'm on one of the porches and I think it will be okay out here. So that being said, what I want to talk about a little bit today and also show you is I want to test the GoPro's underwater photo, video, and audio abilities. So essentially, I've always wanted to do this video because one of the major reasons you would buy a GoPro over something like a DSLR or mirrorless is because the GoPro is completely submersible. You can dive with it, you can jump in the river with it, you can swim in a swimming pool with it, you can take it places where it'll get wet, and you can't do that with something like the RP. Now here on this compound, I have free access to a pool, which is crystal clear and well maintained. Big thanks to the staff. So today I'm gonna go over there and I am going to be showing you guys the incredible underwater abilities of the GoPro and a couple of things that I hate about the GoPro when it comes to water. Let's go. Alright, so I made it to the pool. Let's start this video. Alright, I'm not exactly dressed appropriately for testing a camera in water, so I'm gonna change real quick. Much better. Alright, I'm ready to start this test. Alright, GoPro white, I'm gonna be using my float handle just to make sure it doesn't sink. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that B-roll. That was all shot using the GoPro, but I'm gonna change now and we can sit down and talk about the pros and cons real quick. There we go, all good to go. So let me talk to you a little bit about what I like and dislike about the GoPro when it comes to water. So there's a couple of things I like. One is that it's very small and that on its own it sinks. That makes it very easy to put it on the bottom of a pool or allow it to sink underneath if you need to put it somewhere. But you can attach a very cheap float handle like this, which then means when you're filming, if you drop it, the GoPro will float. So I like that. Secondly, I like that it's completely submersible. I'm never worried, never concerned at all about getting it wet because I know it will stand up to it. Don't worry about getting it wet. It is completely waterproof. Now, its water color science is so-so. The colors are pretty decent, but obviously you're gonna still need to color grade them in post. Now, there are several things I dislike. The first and foremost is when you get the back touch screen wet, it fails to work. The back touch screen shuts down completely. You can't swipe on it, you can't touch, you can't dial settings, nothing. And that frustrates the daylights out of me. It's probably the thing I hate most about GoPros. So that is the #1 big problem. Secondly, the front screen gets water droplets on it, and it's very hard to remove them unless you have a microfiber towel or something of the sort. Those are 2 things that I don't like. The third one is the audio. When you get this camera wet, the audio just shuts out. So here's a good example. This is outside the water. All right, GoPro's up and then the second it gets wet, the audio becomes so bad. As you can see, when you get water in the microphone, you can no longer hear well and it no longer records crisp audio. So weighing both those pros and cons, this is my go-to camera for underwater filming for a variety of reasons. I just really like it. Those are the 3 main things: the back screen, the front screen, and the audio quality. But besides that, this camera performs like a beast. There's no problems, and it's very enjoyable to be able to capture and record memorable footage underwater. That being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got something out of it. If you did, give it a like, comment down below, and let me know what you think about the GoPro underwater footage, and I will see you guys in the next video.